I'm going to celebrate my 40th birthday by doing some pro bono hours like you're supposed to. If you're a good lawyer, you're supposed to do pro bono. It's not all about taking the people's money. It's about helping. And so there's 2 programs, and I'm not sure which one I want to assist a team with. I think either one is very, very noble, and I'm going to help one team with either of these. One of them is the R3 program. And the R3 program is one of the excellent, cool things in the Illinois cannabis law because it allows fixing the harms associated with the drug war. And I was on their webinar part 2 today, and essentially I would help a team write their grant. And so I would help that team write their grant, and then they would apply. The deadline is looming. The deadline is July 20th. And so like there's service delivery, grants to provide services to repair the harm caused by economic disinvestment, violence, and the war on drugs. And then there's also assessment and planning, grants to develop a plan to address community concerns about poverty, safety, and well-being. This is something in the Illinois law that should be not just in Illinois, in Pennsylvania, in New York, and Washington State's one, and Missouri's, fixing the war on drugs, finding out and going to these communities and restoring, reinvesting, and renewing these communities that have been disproportionately impacted by the war on drugs and poverty. These are traditionally the disproportionately impacted areas in the state of Illinois. One of the ways that you could have gotten your social equity aspect or your social equity points in your cannabis application. And again, I think we're going to have, over 90% of the winners, or all of the winners, I bet, that outside the transporter license are going to be social equity applicants. Yeah. So if I can't find a team that wants help drafting their grant writing, then I will help one qualified social equity applicant. This is going to be one of the people that wins the 75 license. I want to help them get their money from the Illinois Department of Commerce and Economic Opportunity. These are the social equity cannabis loans. And this is another aspect that is excellent in the Illinois law, and it's built right into it. So who qualifies? It has to be social equity applicants, and then of course they tell them what the social equity applicant is, but they also have to be a qualified social equity applicant in the sense that they've won the license. Like, you really can't apply for this state money until you have your conditional adult use dispensary license. Once you get that, approximately 4 weeks, we're going to have 75 winners. And I want to help one of those 75 winners access their capital, or I want to help a team that's not necessarily related to cannabis, but is related to this R3 program. And I have a couple that I might call on, but then if anybody's watching this that did apply for their cannabis dispensary license and they've won, get in touch with me. I might still be looking for the right opportunity, because the R3 program I'm going to try, but there was only 10 people on that webinar today.
Wow.
That's it. So I'm trying to put the word out for the R3 program as well. Hey guys, there's money out there to help fix the war on drugs in the state of Illinois. Let's do it. Let's make this, let's show the other states how effective cannabis legalization can be for equity and also for prosperity in our communities. And so if I'm going to try to help a team with either getting their money because they won, or with getting their grant money because they have a great idea for the R3 program.